The employees of CoServ know it is our responsibility to keep the lights on for you. It's equally important to keep you informed when those rare service disruptions affect your lives. In fact, our core business objective is to reliably deliver quality electric service to you at a low cost, coupled with outstanding local customer service. Communication is a key component of serving your needs, and CoServ is using technology in a variety of ways to reach you quickly with accurate and useful information. I'm excited to let you know that we are embarking on a project to revamp our website. Enhancements include an automated outage map optimized for mobile devices and communication preferences. These include text, email, and outbound calling, preferences that suit your lifestyle. CoServ.com and our online account features also will be optimized for mobile use and integrated with social media for convenient sharing. Most important, we are laying the groundwork for an online portal that will give you access to your detailed electric usage. This data will be generated by our advanced metering system, the foundation of the CoServ EcoGrid. CoServ recently completed deployment of our advanced metering infrastructure, AMI, the foundation and enabling technology for the CoServ EcoGrid Distribution Technology Initiative. More than 160,000 meters were installed, making this the biggest project ever undertaken in CoServ's history. With 6.2 million advanced meters currently installed across Texas, CoServ's AMI system will allow us to continue to offer competitive and innovative electric rates, programs, and services. The meter deployment and corresponding communication network also lays the groundwork for a more technologically advanced electric system, benefiting members for years to come. Currently, more than 99% of the meters are being read electronically. Along with the operational savings of reading meters remotely, we can now conveniently activate service with the click of a mouse rather than the roll of a truck. A longer-term series of technology projects leads us toward full EcoGrid vision implementation. A project recently began to develop and deliver a web-based outage map application that interfaces with our outage management system to show power outages in progress. Phase 2 ties the real-time AMI outage reporting capabilities to our outage management system. This will improve outage response time and give better information to crews so power can be restored more efficiently. Most important, it helps us quickly answer the 3 questions most relevant to you. Do you know my power is out? Why is it out? And when will it be restored? Giving you web access to usage information is another project in early development. We're laying the groundwork for a web portal so you can access detailed usage information delivered by the AMI system. You'll be able to track usage and cost throughout the month, view highs and lows, gain insight into when and how you're using electricity, and, if you choose to, manage your energy use and convert that knowledge into electric bill savings. In the near future, EcoGrid will include projects such as distribution system automation, optional demand response and load control programs, and optional personal energy management applications and programs to help you reduce your electricity costs. The future grid management capabilities of this technology initiative will allow CoServ to communicate with and better manage the connection of consumer-owned distributed generation, balanced with maintaining and improving our grid's reliability and efficiency. The EcoGrid initiative provides the technology CoServ needs to design, build, and operate a more efficient, robust system that will cost-effectively serve our members. Given the generation scarcity in the ERCOT market, having technology with capabilities to respond to generation shortages with peak demand reduction and to preserve grid stability and to proactively prevent energy emergencies, as opposed to simply responding with rolling blackouts when an emergency arises, will become even more important and valuable. If you want to learn more about the CoServ EcoGrid, information is just a click away. Visit CoServ.com and click on the EcoGrid banner. At last year's meeting, I mentioned that the board tasked me with reporting on the cost and consequence of opting into the deregulated market. You can rest assured that CoServ's leadership understands the market, and I acknowledge that it is incredibly complicated. Survey feedback from last year's meeting indicated your wish that we communicate this information in simple terms. A basic Electric Market 101 might be helpful when explaining the dysfunction in the deregulated arena. The Texas competitive electric system functions as an energy-only market where wholesale power is sold and purchased on a per megawatt-hour basis. However, the price is not based on a flat, fixed price for all hours. It varies from hour to hour, day to day, and season to season. Factors affecting price variation are supply, fuel conversion efficiency, transmission capacity, and natural gas cost. Since electricity consumption is highest during the hottest summer months, electricity prices are highest in July and August. During periods of inadequate supply, market prices can be as high as $5,000 per megawatt hour or a whopping $5 per kilowatt hour. The problem with the Texas market is that during all other months except July and August, there is an abundance of supply that depresses the price for electricity. Another factor that also depresses price is that competitive retailers only buy short-term wholesale power supply to serve their retail customers. Retailers in the deregulated arena serve their customers on short-term agreements, typically 1 year or 2 year terms, so customers who are here today may be gone tomorrow. Although the depressed prices may be good for consumers in the short run, there is not adequate price signal to justify investment in new generation, which is bad for consumers in the long run. Some believe this system is superior because it inherently supports the free market. When demand gets high, consumers pay more, and those who produce power are rewarded. However, is it effective in encouraging the growth of new generation facilities, and what is the alternative? How about a capacity market? In this scenario, generators are paid incentives to be available to produce power to meet demand, while also being paid for actual energy produced. Donna Nelson, chair of the PUC, said recently that the state might consider providing payment to generators to ensure electric supply to meet peak demand. Time will tell how the market will sway, but it's certain the state needs more incentive for new generation to meet future demand. This is over and above the market price cap increases already put in place. In an attempt to create better price incentive for new generation, the market price cap rate will rise this month from $4,500 to $5,000 per megawatt hour to $7,000 in June 2014 and to $9,000 in June 2015. However, those changes come late in the game. Lack of incentive the past few years and artificially low rates in the deregulated market have created generation scarcity. This in turn increases cost and volatility. As a result, retail rates are already on the rise. Our analysis indicates rising wholesale electricity costs and price volatility that will continue to push retail fixed and variable rates higher. I liken the Texas deregulated energy market to the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s or the more recent housing market bubble. Dysfunctional markets simply aren't sustainable, and in the energy market bubble, only companies with stability will survive to serve their consumers well. CoServ is one of those companies. Along with the deregulated market's rate climb, grid reliability could also be impacted. ERCOT Executive Advisor Kent Sadoff stated, "If generation outages exceed expected conditions during peak demand periods, or if we see a return of record-breaking conditions like those in 2011, ERCOT also may need to implement energy emergency alert actions, with the possibility of rotating outages if needed to protect the grid." The amount of generation available to serve peak electric needs is forecast at more than 74,000 megawatts, including 925 megawatts of new coal-fired generation from the Sandy Creek Energy Station and about 700 megawatts of new wind power resources. Keep in mind that the Sandy Creek Energy Station is a CoServ investment through our wholesale power provider, or G&T, Brazos Electric Cooperative. We feel the investment is the right hedge in a load growth market with generation scarcity due to a lack of interest in new generation investment. Despite the fact that Brazos did the right thing by diversifying their fuel portfolio and investing in new generation to match growing load, rolling outages are applied indiscriminately to all utilities on the ERCOT grid, regardless of whether the utility has owned generation, as CoServ does through Brazos. Still, this own generation is CoServ's saving grace because it insulates members from competitive market price volatility. CoServ expects market regulators to implement a capacity market for the competitive REPs or to continue raising the system-wide offer cap as it has done twice in the last 12 months. What does this mean to our members? All of these signs point toward the advantages of being served by an electric cooperative rather than making the move toward the deregulated market and its uncertain, volatile future. Meet the CoServ Energy Management Team. Manager Stephen Mears, technicians Randy Copeland, Kenny Schreiner, Jason Cochran, Vincent Allridge, Dean Pennington, Josh Sterling, and coordinator Nancy Rosser. You may have run into one of these folks tonight and they stand ready to help you manage your energy use. I know that caulk is cheap, but energy audits are free. Take another step in saving energy and money by requesting an audit. Our technician will arrive at your home on time and in a clearly marked CoServ vehicle. The tech will inspect your windows, doors, appliances, attic, HVAC unit, and more, all to help pinpoint where your energy dollars are wasted. Audits are conducted with high-tech tools, such as infrared cameras and energy consumption monitors. These resources help determine the best way for you to save energy dollars. A detailed report is provided after the audit, and residential members receive $50 worth of free CFLs to jumpstart their energy efficiency. This service is just another benefit of being a CoServ member, and it's absolutely free. If you would like to add a blower door test to complement your audit, schedule this $75 service when you book. A blower door test identifies exactly where the leaks are and estimates how much money you are losing annually due to air leakage. The charge for the test is reflected in the next month's bill. Schedule an audit today through the Together We Save section of CoServ.com, where you'll find even more ways to save. As your energy and money savings partner, CoServ encourages members to take advantage of energy efficiency rebates, and we offer 9 ways to save. Let's listen to a few of our members share their rebate experiences.
My name is Pat Myrick, and I live at Del Webb Frisco Lakes, and I've been a CoServ member since November 2006. I recently downsized at Frisco Lakes and built a newer home and discovered that it was Energy Star rated. I have been totally amazed at the difference in my electric and gas bills since I moved into the new home. The process was so simple. So all I had to do was print it out, fill it out, took less than 5 minutes, called my builder rep, got the rating form from her, put the two together, scanned them over to CoServ, and had notification within 24 hours that it had been reviewed, accepted, and to expect a check in the mail. That's half of my year's bill that I'm getting back. I mean, who gets that? It's wonderful. You know, I couldn't be happier.
My name is Nancy Henry. I live in Copper Canyon, and we've been a CoServ member since 1979. We did the CoServ rebate for the heat pumps. We needed to replace the 2 heat pumps in our house, and I had researched it online. I love the new website CoServ has, and that's where I read about the rebates. I had spoken with Nancy with CoServ, and she had told me which forms we had to fill out, which was just 2 pages of the forms, and also what information we needed to return with the invoice to show the SEER rating. But once we got it, the turnaround time and everything was very quickly. The other really nice thing is Nancy found out we had a second heat pump. I thought we were only going to get 1 rebate. She said, oh no, send in the second one too. You'll get reimbursed for that too.
You've heard about the savings from your fellow members. Now look for yourself at Together We Save on CoServ.com. For years, CoServ Electric has offered members the ability to interconnect their own distributed generation installations. Over the past 4 years, we've offered rebates for solar installations at $2 per watt with a cap of $5,000. These funds go quickly, and let's be candid. Most members don't want to invest tens of thousands of dollars on individual rooftop installations or in solar panel leasing companies that might not be around to fulfill the terms of a contract. CoServ is exploring options that would provide a solar solution to allow members participation in a renewable energy investment without spending a lot of their own money. There is much more to come on this subject, so stay tuned for updates on CoServ.com and Texas Co-op Power magazine. If you do want to generate your own power, learn more by visiting our website and clicking on the Interconnect Your Own Power page. You'll find a comprehensive manual on distributed generation and a section of the tariff with guidelines for generating energy at your home or business. Also remember that CoServ offers a residential wind energy rate for members looking for environmentally friendly energy solutions. The wind rate is available to all residential members. There's no enrollment fee, no term commitment, and you can enroll online. Learn more about these and other green initiatives on the Together We Save pages of our website. CoServ stays on the cutting edge of valuable research projects by engaging with Cooperative Research Network. CRN is an organization that conducts collaborative research to accelerate technology innovation that is used by member-owned electric cooperatives like CoServ. Through work with CRN, CoServ also receives access to Department of Energy research projects and grants. Let's take a closer look inside CRN.
Cooperative Research Network is a program exclusively for electric cooperatives geared towards identifying beneficial technologies.
What is in the customer's best interest? That's really the question we're trying to answer.
The Cooperative Research Network gives us access to some of the leading brains in the world.
We're engaged in collaborative research with universities, the Department of Energy, and other federal agencies. Cooperatives working together have been able to move the industry and helping to lead, creating a future that will be better for everyone.
Because of this collaboration amongst all the cooperatives, we are leading the world in terms of the implementation of our technology.
Curtis Trivett, CoServ's Senior Vice President of Energy Services, is a member on CRN's Renewable and Distributed Energy Advisory Group. He has firsthand access to the cutting-edge ideas, information, and best practices used by our counterparts at other co-ops and industry experts. You may recognize him from his monthly Texas Co-op Power magazine column, Curtis Trivett Says So. He's also a frequent contributor on the CoServ Facebook page. If you have an energy question and want to ask the expert, just log on to our Facebook page and look for the Curtis Trivett Says So link. In December 2012, most of you should have received a brochure in the mail with this pink pig on the front, mentioning either a credit applied to your bill or a check made out to you from CoServ Electric. Those amounts represent your portion of a record $10 million capital credit retirement. Capital credits are a member benefit and are calculated as follows. CoServ's annual net operating margins are allocated to each member based on the member's annual purchase of energy. Each year's margins become the member's equity investment. With the record capital credit retirement at the end of 2012, $50 million have been distributed back to members since 2003. That's truly representative of the power and value of membership. Let's review CoServ's financial performance for 2012. Despite a still sluggish economy, we surpassed 167,000 electric meters, and CoServ members consume more than 4.3 billion kilowatt hours of electricity. These lower prices helped reduce electric bills for our members this year and resulted in a decline in operating revenues from $433 million to $392 million. Apart from lower wholesale power costs and lower purchased gas costs, CoServ's operating expenses decreased more than $4.4 million in 2012, with much of that decrease coming from lower interest expense. CoServ's balance sheet reached a significant milestone in 2012, with total assets at $1 billion as of December 31st. 2012 also saw CoServ Electric complete one of the largest private placement transactions ever in the electric cooperative industry. CoServ Electric issued $550 million of long-term notes maturing in the year 2040. The company was able to take advantage of historically low interest rates and refinance 100% of its existing indebtedness. This transaction allows CoServ Electric to recognize an annual interest cost savings of approximately $3 million, which produces a present value savings of more than $35 million. CoServ's sound fiscal practices and the dedication of its employees helped CoServ Electric achieve an investment-grade credit rating of AA-. This rating, the highest in the electric co-op distribution industry, made the refinancing possible. You can read more about CoServ's financial stability in the 2012 annual report, which is posted on our website and will be distributed to all members in the July issue of Texas Co-op Power magazine. On the affiliate side, CoServ Gas earnings increased from $7.3 to $8.2 million. The company continues to grow and prosper, adding 4,000 meters to its service area and its customers consuming more than 5.2 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. In addition to fiscal soundness, the company continues to promote safety. The American Gas Association recently recognized CoServ Gas as the top safety leader among natural gas utilities and transmission companies. In May, the AGA announced that CoServ Gas was one of 15 recipients of the 2012 Safety Achievement Award. This national recognition is a great reminder of how CoServ Gas puts safety first for employees, customers, and the public at large. CoServ Electric members tell us they love belonging to an electric cooperative because of the sense of community that we've established and maintained for more than 76 years. We're a local company, always have been and always will be, and there is no better example of this community connection than the CoServ Charitable Foundation. Since its founding in 2004, CCF has awarded 476 grants to help fund activities and organizations that make a difference in 48 different communities in North Texas. CoServ employees raise money through payroll deductions, fundraisers, a golf tournament, and one-time gifts throughout the year, but CoServ Electric members and CoServ Gas customers play the biggest part in these donations through Operation Roundup, which rounds up participants' monthly bills to the nearest dollar. If you don't think a few pennies every month, about 50 cents per participant, can make a difference, think again. 2012 saw a record of more than $1 million raised and distributed to nonprofits in our communities. And in 2013, CCF expects to hit another milestone. $5 million in grants awarded for equipment and services for local worthy causes that help improve the quality of life for residents within our communities. That's 500 million pennies going back into the community. To give you a visual, it's 500 refrigerators stuffed full of pennies, or more than 16,000 5-gallon buckets of pennies going to worthy causes, all due to your generosity. Hear firsthand how the funds have made a difference for some of our grant recipients.
We're here today to present you a check for $22,000.
Yeah.
My name is Troy Grayson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Special Abilities of North Texas. We provide daytime activities programming for persons with special needs, including Alzheimer's, dementia, younger adults with Down syndrome, autism, cerebral palsy, and other types of disabilities. We are one of very few in the entire North Texas area that provide the types of programs that we do for people with special needs that are also a nonprofit. So we rely heavily on the funds that come from organizations like the CoServ Foundation that are able to give back to our community by CoServ supporting us. We're then able to then support the community through providing support and programs to people with special needs.
Well, my name is Paul Lake. I'm the founder and executive director of Search 1 Rescue Team. And these dogs are used to find both the bodies of people who have disappeared and for evidence related to criminal scenes where there may have been injury or death involved. The team is made up of non-paid volunteers, but they operate at the same level as the paid professionals in terms of training and professionalism and skill set. In general, we are funded solely through contributions by the communities that we serve. We have no governmental support. We have no consistent source of income, and we only charge a small amount of dues per person, which is designed to help offset some of the operating expenses, but only a fraction thereof. So we rely heavily on organizations like CoServ, who has played a vital role in our foundations and our funding from their foundation for the last several years. And without that funding, we would be without the ability to add equipment and training and additional resources that we need to continue to do the job that we do to serve the communities at large.
Also, every one of the millions of pennies collected through Operation Roundup is awarded in grants in the communities we serve because administrative costs for CCF are covered by CoServ Electric. And of course, none of this is possible without the support of members, customers, and employees who give generously to the foundation. On behalf of the entire company, thank you.